situation I went in there to try to get help with 3 weeks ago. Being sent from one place to a fucking other. When somebody is being fucking victimized and is an at-risk fucking adult, they need help turning it in right fucking now, not in 3 goddamn weeks when all of their fucking resources are gone. Now, this is part 2 of the recording. It shows that yes, indeed, I have been trying to turn this shit in. I have to have someone there with me who is not a fucking coward to fucking speak up. The problem is, I'm pretty sure Monica doesn't know her job too well. She definitely doesn't know shit about the law, which is allowing these cops to break the law. Lucky for her, I looked this shit up. I actually looked this shit up. That's right. There's a reason I record this shit. So that when these officers do illegal things like this fucking porker did yesterday. Sorry, I guess it was day before yesterday now, because it's after midnight. I know I'm not sleeping here, so I'm not really getting harassed, which is nice. For now. But if Tom decides to go for another fucking walk, what is to stop me from getting fucking harassed? Every time that Molly loses her fucking pet idiot, she comes and fucking harasses me or has someone else do it for her. These cops will not investigate any of the crimes that Molly is fucking committing, but they've got no fucking problem with harassing me fucking repeatedly. So let's go to this recording with the officer just prior to me getting fucking harassed by this fucking cunt again, while cops in this town are helping her get away with it. She actually does these things. She does them. And I get victimized! I get victimized! She beats on my fucking car, then runs around all the people in the parking lot, telling them I'm beating on the fucking cars! Anyway, I got enough of a charge on here. I ought to be able to play most of the remainder of the video. It's like an hour and a half more. We haven't even gotten to the part in the video where the fucking cop is there. At this point, I'm still trying to explain to this lady, yeah, the cops need to fucking... Yes, I came to you because I need help stopping abuse! Not for it to be fucking ignored for 3 goddamn weeks. Well, I'm telling you, hey, I need help! Or I'm gonna lose my goddamn car and my evidence! This fucking nut job is drawing a lot of fucking attention. I don't want nothing to fucking do with her. At this point, Tom is taking an active role in assisting her in this bullshit and not speaking up. I'm being victimized over his cowardice for trying to help him. Meanwhile, he didn't follow instructions. He doesn't figure at his age that he needs to follow instructions. He doesn't figure at his age that he needs to keep his word. Fuck it. I've been through 3 weeks of victimization, literally all of it over Tom. Every goddamn bit of it over Tom. So Tom's got 2 choices. Tom can either come forward and help me to turn in Molly, or he can go to fucking jail at 80 goddamn years old for taking part in this shit. He's aware that these crimes are going on. These crimes are being perpetrated against me because of him. Because he was incapable of being honest. Oh, I get wholeheartedly that he doesn't like confrontation. I get that. I don't like fucking confrontation. But you know what? He's not the one that's having some fucking crazy lady beating on his vehicle. No, she throws shit at him and fucking threatens to kill him and tells him that she's gonna fucking kill me. Yes, that shit's fucking recorded on my goddamn YouTube channel. Or sorry, not all of it's recorded on my YouTube channel. Some of it is recording on my clandestine audio recording device. Some of it is recorded right here on this here tablet that I got pulled out. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to that button right there. And then we are going to scroll backwards. This one right here. And we're at 27 minutes in, right? All right, 27:13 is what we got it stopped at here. Yep. Got a bit of time where I'm in that room by myself. I believe at that point in the video, I'm trying to... Shit, I'm not sure what I was doing. I was probably looking through notes or trying to find evidence on my phone. think it's a few minutes of silence, actually. And I get pretty antsy at one point and go and get a cup of coffee. I did reach out to Tom tonight. I let him know that now that he is not allowed near my vehicle, maybe Molly will knock her fucking shit off. I also let him know that since he's helping her to get away with these crimes, he needs to make a choice. He's either going to help me turn them in, or I write him in as an accomplice. If he's helping her to commit these crimes, which he is, he's also intentionally misleading the situation with her and with me. This ain't a matter of taking sides, it's a matter of doing the right thing. I tried to do the right thing by him, and he's doing the wrong thing by me. I don't care if he hangs out with Molly. I do care about her victimizing the shit out of me repeatedly. When the cop comes in, I'm going to break it down a bit for you. You need to be aware of their tricks and why it's important to have an advocate that knows what they're doing. This lady can be trained to do the right thing, but it will take training, which she allowed this officer to do and to get away with. As immoral as all fuck. But she didn't even realize she did anything wrong, I'm fairly certain. At least I hope. Because if she knew she was doing wrong, there's charges to go with that. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to screw up. But you gotta fess up to it. Especially when there's innocent lives at stake. That might have been when I went out to my car to look for stuff. Can't hardly hear it.
Maybe they should stop playing pocket lawyer in the town. Maybe they should stop trying to not do what they volunteers get something. Because they need to say something to begin with. There's a situation going on. You got the cost of your and you got a volunteer like making investigators. It don't go well because I'm stronger. I needed a professional. There needs to be an actual advocate in Nebraska law. I'm entitled to one. Why wasn't I provided with one? Just being on disability is supposed to be nice. So I'm having communication issues. Still, that's how he tries not going back. Stop doing that. Stop telling me not to go anywhere that I have had an issue with people, because there will always be issues with people, especially when you are stuck in a subservient environment like this.
Yeah, I was out in my car smoking a cigarette.
Or getting my insurance and my disability and all that. The things that she was saying last time, I jumped through all of her hoops and did what it is that she had asked. She was trying to do the whole getting it all set up for her. Sure, she got these great ideas, but she needed to know what the hell was going on in Canada. You know, when somebody's being victimized, instead of talking over them, giving them suggestions, you need to listen to what the fuck they're telling you. Also, the moment an at-risk adult comes to you for help, you become a witness. You are a witness to the fact that they tried to get help. The only way to get the cops to do their fucking jobs for a goddamn homeless person is for somebody else to get actively fucking involved. That's why we have mandated goddamn reporters. Shit's got to stop. Anyway,
I'm about to go illegally use the toilet. You can't go use the skate park after 10 p.m., but I gotta drop a shit. So let's see if I can make it to the skate park without getting harassed for having to poop. Or getting a ticket for having to poop. Or being told it's illegal to be there because they got fucking junkies. They got junkies everywhere. That doesn't make it okay to prevent you from pooping. So let's hope that we don't end up with any officers who seem to think that it's okay to force a man to hold in his bodily fucking whatever. Now, mind you, while this is going on, like, I've got a severe amount of fucking anxiety because I already know the crooked fucking cops that I've had to deal with already and the skeezy fucking bullshit that they pull. And when we've already got cops who are going out of their way not to do their jobs at this point, I need my advocate to know what the fuck is going on. And my advocate is supposed to be this lady here who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I'm trying to let her know, but I got a fucking shit ton of anxiety because now I'm having to go in with somebody who doesn't know shit. Refuse to look at evidence. She'll look at it when we turn it into the cops. Well, the cop didn't fucking look at shit. And we're about to get to that part.
As an advocate, I'm not allowed to make the report for you because it's not me making the report.
Here's the thing, as a mandated reporter, because I told her about the abuse, she does still have to make a report. Just because I was making one doesn't mean that she doesn't still have to make one. She is a mandated reporter. She does have to make a report about the fact that I came to her about the abuse. Not only that, but she has to retro date it all the way back to when it first fucking started. When did I first go to her about the situation, and why didn't she call it in then? Now, I'm supposed to, according to the people who take over for them on the weekends, I'm supposed to make a complaint to her supervisor and ask for a different one. But I would really like for Monica to know what the fuck is going on. Who's to say that this new one is going to do a damn thing?
Okay, I can meet here, and you guys can meet in our office if necessary, and I can.
It is necessary for my safety.
Come in, things like that. But when it comes to making the report, it is you making the report, okay?
Yes,
And then whatever they tell you, whatever they expect to do, that is not under my control.
Actually, it is. That's the thing about having an advocate, is that what these people choose to do is based upon whether or not my advocate does her job in a timely and efficient manner, whether or not she actually advocates. It requires speaking up. We have untrained advocates. If she is trained, well, in that case, there's possible criminal charges, and we don't want that.
Hi, I'm calling from Friends of Change. I'm here with a victim wanting to make a report. Are they all seeing your home with you? Yes. Okay. And can I just get your name real quick so I can write that in here as well? My name is Monica.
Also, I do want to state that Monica has done more than anybody else as far as actually trying to help turn it in, and it's this recording right here. This one. This is the one where she actually tried to understand the shit does need to be turned in. I didn't come to her 3 weeks ago to jump through a bunch of hoops for something that's not going to happen for 6 months. I went to her 3 weeks ago about abuse that is ongoing. And that's obviously with Molly and with many other fucking predators who have been allowed to continue to perpetrate against me because cops won't do their jobs and neither will mandated reporters. This whole jurisdictional bullshit. You know what? All of these quote unquote professionals that I go to telling me to go to somewhere else. I tell them, hey, I need to turn in the crimes here. Oh, well, you have to do that elsewhere. You got to go to Portland for that. You got to go to Eugene for that. You got to go to Salem for that. I'm in Tillamook. I'm right square snap fucking in the middle of all of them. You go to the northwest, you find Portland. Southeast and southwest are Salem and Eugene, respectively. I'm close enough that I can go to any of the places that I've been told to go to, since they couldn't decide on the color of shit or what destination I needed to go to. These people in these small towns, they do have the resources. They don't utilize them. Towns, small towns, are where you are most likely to be abused. Sexual assault in small towns is 70% more likely. Incest, in specific, 70% more likely in rural areas. This place ain't exactly rural, but it's a rural area. What are the chances that half the cops on the Tillamook Police Department fuck their own kids? Pretty good goddamn chance. They definitely lack the morality to see it as wrong. They've also got a position where their professional stance is supposed to be that rape is wrong and incest is wrong. That officer fucking his own daughter will still arrest you for fucking yours. Anyway, we gotta press play out, and we gotta get to the parts where this cop is fucking up big. So far, we've only got Monica talking. If we hadn't left the weekend with an abusive situation, if we hadn't ended the weekend, or ended the week, sorry, with an extremely abusive situation after, well, you're going to get to hear this officer being abusive and making excuses for my predators rather than doing his fucking job. This is something that Monica, as an advocate, should be trained that this is the part where she's supposed to step in and speak up. And you'll get to hear that part. This officer blatantly breaks the law within her presence, so she is a witness to him breaking the law. And that's not to mention the fact that it's recorded.
A lot of harassment and some threats against my life by a woman who's pretty violent. We've had several situations and altercations. I try to just avoid her like the plague, but she follows me. There's been several situations with the police where I've spoken with them about the lady. I actually have some of their names, but it's been ongoing, and no matter where I move, I get told, when I have it. Alright. Anyway, it's been a lot of threats and harassment, and her trying to convince other homeless people to physically harm me as well. Spreading rumors that she knows will get somebody harmed or potentially killed, as well as threatening me herself and telling others that she's going to do harmful things to me. So.
Okay. Is this happening in person or over text or phone call?
In person, mostly. I don't have a house. I'm homeless. This has mostly been happening over by Fred Meyer. Okay. And, John, where can an officer need you to talk to you about this? I am at the Tides of Change office. I can have somebody you guys there to take a report. Monica, can I get a callback number?
Yes, it's 971-268-0000.
Okay, is that a landline or is that your cell phone or your phone from?
That's my business number.
Alright, I'll have an officer meet you guys there at Tides of Change to take a report, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't get to turn in Molly because he just keeps on talking.
You want like a workspace to kind of think about what you're going to say, take some notes, or is there anything else you want to do while we wait?
Sure, I got some pens on me.
Gonna check your phone.
When I went out to the car, I grabbed the charger.
So that first one.
Do you want me to get you a notepad so you can write things down?
That'll work. Most of the issue that I have is that I'm running around trying to find resources where I can sit down with this stuff and actually go through it and send it where it needs to go. But it never gets that far because nobody understands I have physical disabilities and prevent me from doing a lot of that stuff. Financial disabilities as well as a result.
Have you tried going to the library?
I have, but I got, like I said, I have physical disabilities that prevent me from doing a lot of stuff. As far as the library goes, I can't make it to the calls that I need from the library.
Okay. I'm gonna get you.
I can't carry all the shit in and out of the library either, and I can't fucking do that every fucking goddamn day. By the time I'm done digging every goddamn thing out of my vehicle so I can march that shit in there, not only am I physically fucking exhausted, but it's time to pack everything up again already. So yeah, the library, great idea. Great idea as far as ideas go, but in practice, not fucking functional because of my disabilities. So then, because I am disabled, I am prevented from turning in my predators. How fucked is that? We'll press play again. What the fuck is my goddamn keys? I've been looking for them for 20 goddamn minutes. See, that's the thing about having to move every goddamn thing in my car to find a goddamn thing in my fucking car.
Stuff, so the police officer can stay here. I'll probably just go over here somewhere. If you, I'll ask if it's okay. Yeah, I guess we just wait. Did you want me to give you a quick space so you can write some things down?
Anyway, obviously she's trying to do something, but you know what? A day late and a dollar short is the problem. 3 weeks ago, while I was not being told I couldn't stay someplace, 3 weeks ago, see, I've had 3 weeks. Not all of it at the Fred Meyer. I didn't want to spend any fucking time at the Fred Meyer. But there's nowhere else to fucking go. After 3 weeks of this bullshit, finally Monica gets the point. I need to turn in my fucking predators. I can't wait 6 months for help that I fucking need right goddamn now. And if you're gonna waste fucking time on shit that we should have done something about 3 weeks ago, and you want to waste time on that now, no, for the last 3 weeks I've needed to turn in these predators.
As far as workspace goes, that's what I've needed for 6 years. That's the whole reason for jumping through all these hoops, to get a place where I can sit down with the evidence, sit down with the internet, get the evidence that I need, and send it where it needs to go. Do that right.
Now, the biggest problem with getting it sent to where it needs to go is that they keep telling me to send it somewhere else! Somewhere else! I can't turn it into Scott DaCosta because they're not allowed to investigate themselves. So I gotta go to Nebraska State Patrol. Nebraska State Patrol says it's not their job to police the fucking police. There was lots of people at the very beginning who said, "Hey, Sean, yeah, I'll speak out. Who do I talk to? I don't fucking know." It wasn't a matter at the very beginning of people not willing to speak out. It was a matter of being told it's literally nobody's goddamn job.
Place only to be victimized in that new place, and the police treat almost exactly the same way they treat them everywhere else.
Right. So I will give you some time, and I will be back when they're here, okay?
Now, this officer didn't take it fucking seriously. He wanted to ignore the Molly situation. The cops have harassed me repeatedly over Molly. Repeatedly! But they can't do nothing about her. They can fucking harass me! Repeatedly! Repeatedly! If I don't fucking stream, you don't get the fucking point. You think it's a fucking game or a fucking joke. Natalie Bollinger's fucking corpse is not a goddamn joke. There's my goddamn keys. Alright, let's go find ourselves a shitter, huh? Of course, we could always go with one of my dad's sayings. He always said, what was it? Get her in the shitter like Tex Ritter did her. Yeah, he thought that was a fucking good one. I do what I do because I am motivated, where none of these people getting paid are motivated. Well, if our cops decide that I shouldn't have to go to this fucking department anymore anyway. We'll get to that part when Martinez shows up and starts fucking up right from the very start. Now, because nothing was done about Molly in this situation, despite the fact that I was trying to, and specifically, obviously, Molly is the one I was trying to turn in. Because of repeated fucking harassment over and fucking over goddamn Tom. Now, Tom either needs to tell the cops the things that he told me, not that it matters, I've got them fucking recorded. But the thing is, Tom needs to decide whether or not he is an accessory to this. If he is going to assist that woman in getting away with repeatedly victimizing a disabled adult that does make him an accessory, regardless of his age. When it comes to abuse against the disabled or elderly, yes, that woman is looking at prison time. When it comes to victims working together, yes, they absolutely can. But no, people wanted to pretend that they were victimized. They didn't want to show any proof of it. Just wanted to make the claims. They didn't want to turn it in. Meanwhile, it is my business. When people are having their lives threatened because they tried to help me, yeah, that's my fucking business. That's not their business. It's our business. Now let's go find ourselves a goddamn toilet. As you can tell, Molly's being nice. Molly is trying to be helpful. It's not a matter of her not wanting to do it. Well, that would be stupid, and that takes me the wrong direction. Alright. Hello, peoples. Fucking tweaker spot. I am trying to fill in space while there's a period of time that I'm there with my notepad and pen and waiting on the cop to show up. If the cops decide not to do their jobs, I just have to accept it. No, I don't. No, I fucking don't. That's the problem with you fucking idiots. These guys work for us, not the other way around. It is not our responsibility to do their jobs for them. And when they are forcing a disabled adult with no fucking resources to do their fucking jobs, well, we got a lot of problems that need to be fucking remedied, don't we? You guys just want to bitch about it. That's the biggest fucking problem. The predators are active. The neo-Nazis are actively out there pulling their bullshit. The crooked goddamn cops are actively out there pulling their bullshit. Child molesters like Robert Franklin Warnick and Ted Bollinger are out there doing their bullshit. What are you bitches doing? Saying you're fucking sorry. You goddamn right you are. In the most pathetic fucking fashion, too. Yep. No, wait, it'll be a few minutes recording. Oh, I went into the wrong Sorry about that. It does take the officer a few minutes to get there. That's not my fault, not my choice. But I'm driving right now, so there ain't no fast forwarding it. Also, I didn't get time to actually go through and review the whole goddamn video because got a lot of shit going on today. With people not coming forward and trying to help me to explain what an emergency this situation is, how important it is. None of you give a fuck. Out of all the people that claim to be my friends, claim to care about me and claim to love me, not one of them bothered with looking at evidence. That whole time, it wasn't until Mandy Singer that anybody actually fucking tried. It didn't matter how many people I sent it to. Hell, I sent all that evidence to Mandy Hughes, and she didn't bother telling me for 6 goddamn months that it was all on her phone, so she couldn't even fucking look at it. She claimed that her daughter, Alyssa Rainwater, was going to help her with it. Did that ever fucking happen? No, she lied out her ass at me. So I spoke up about it publicly on my YouTube channel. God damn, people don't like that. Of course, they should have thought about that before making the conscious decision to pull the bullshit that they did. Let's see if I can get away with, now that I'm at the park, taking a shit without getting a fucking ticket. Let's see where we're at in the video, because obviously I'm not going to be recording while I'm in the shitter. Looks like we're at 59 minutes and 53 seconds. Alright. You know how we end these videos. We got a whole nother hour worth of video after this. We haven't even gotten to the part with the cop in it. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.